Hello everyone, and welcome to a brief walkthrough of the final iteration for my Quake map, Frigid Fortress, under the codename ProjectCold. First of all, the map is inspired by Helheim from Norse mythology, so I was looking to go for a cold and icy aesthetic. As you can see, that is emulated here with these textures, all on the cooler side, trending towards blue colors and hopefully giving a sense of ice and coldness. So one of my major efforts with this map was to guide the player through their movement through the map, and I accomplished this through both texturing and lighting. First of all, we can see multiple instances of lights guiding players towards new areas, specifically teleporters, which can be used to traverse the entirety of the map. On top of the lighting prompts, I added in texture prompts to help players understand where the teleporters actually lead to. These ones lead to the middle every time, but these each indicate where the player is going via the geometry and texture. This can be seen at both the major lower level portals. It just serves as a guiding hand to help players figure out where they're going when moving through those portals. So some of the major focal points of the map are broken up into levels and then sub areas within those levels. One of the major focal points is this roundabout on the top level here. This becomes a major focal point because of the thunder gun available at the top here. Other than that, it's just a pretty simple roundabout, but it does draw people in here because of the contentious power weapon. This next area is a little drop down, which generally is just more of a traversal area than a focal point, but can often have some engaging combat scenarios. Moving down into our main focal areas, these lower open areas become huge focal points, especially this area here. Additionally, all of these areas are heavily utilized by players as they all gravitate towards the center because of ample resource pickups and the focal geometry. Both of these focal points and landmarks are meant to guide the player and orient themselves because it is a somewhat symmetrical map. Keeping these two areas separated and easily distinguishable, especially with how monotonous the color scheme can be, was really important for me. So map flow was one of the things I also focused on heavily. I wanted to make sure players are never in a position where they're being slowed down to almost any degree. And I also wanted to make sure they're not taking paths they shouldn't, because that's just a spawn room. I wanted them to make sure they understand that they'll be guided towards areas where there's flow opportunities. Now these portals are pretty much the primary source of flow through the map and really allow players to move at breakneck speeds while getting to the combat scenarios as fast as possible. So strategic choices play a big role in this map as well. You have areas such as this, which can be extremely dangerous but offer some powerful rewards as well as a quick route up, as well as areas like this where you can use one of the passing paths to try to get back down, but if you do fall off, it's not going to go so well. One of the another thing that I focused on a lot was strategically placing pickups and their related ammo. As you can see on this level, you can find the Thunder Gun, which is one of the most powerful guns in the game, but you cannot find any additional ammo on this level for the Thunder Gun. You can only find shells and nails on this level. So I did that intentionally to force players down to the bottom where they can find actual Thunder ammo either there or in here, but it's already been picked up. But I did that intentionally because I wanted players to have to move to different levels to replenish ammo without just dominating in one area. Additionally, we've got nail guns at all of these areas, but there's very few nails down on the first floor, and you'll almost always have to move up to the second floor to find the nail ammunition, which would be there, but I just picked it up. This was just to make sure everyone's moving through the map, and utilizing the whole map without just dominating one area with power ammunition. So that is a brief overview of the Quake map, Frigid Fortress. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope you get a chance to play. Thank you.